Hey everybody, Bones here, Bones Garage, just bringing the update what's going on at the garage. So, 1964 Chevy C10. We are taking apart the 283 that belongs in her. I will keep taking videos as we take it apart. Show you what everything looks like once we get on the inside of this thing. Alrighty guys, talk to you in a couple minutes. Okay, bye. Alrighty, so now we have the intake manifold off, the valve covers off, we have the spark plugs out, got a good reading on what the cylinders are doing. It was running super rich, and we had really bad oil burn in this cylinder particular. All of them had some oil burn, but this cylinder was the worst of them. It actually fouled out the plug, and more than likely that cylinder wasn't doing anything. This was probably running on 7 cylinders from what the plug looked like. We're about to take off the water pump now and start getting the front of the motor off so we can get to the timing cover, see what our timing chain look like. Again, on this side, same thing. We have a bit of oil burn in this cylinder here. Not bad, very little. But this cylinder you can see, and this cylinder you can see how it was just starting to wet, and if you look in, you can see how wet the valve is. That valve is oil. That's what the wet is from. That valve looks really good. Clean, just running rich. But if you look at the top of right there, you see how wet that is? That was starting to leak oil into the cylinder. Same thing with that one. You can see how much oil was starting to get leaked into the cylinder. So yeah, so we have a couple of cylinders that are pretty bad in here. I'll keep you up to date as we get more done. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, bye. Alrighty, so now we have the water pump off. We have the lower harmonic balance pulley off. The harmonic balance is also off. And we're about to start taking the timing cover off, and once we get that, the timing cover and the oil pan will be next to come off, and then I'll just keep showing you what everything looks like. But I'll tell you what, it's pretty clean in here for an old motor that has a lot of miles on it. It really looks good inside here. It looks like somebody actually change the oil regularly on this motor. So it might have even had a rebuild, but they never did the heads. But who knows? We don't know. There's no history on this motor, so it's more just a guess on that. But we'll see what happens as I take it apart. I'll be able to tell you more. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, bye. So we now have the oil pan off, the timing cover off, the manifold, everything's off. And the bottom side of this motor looks pretty solid. It looks really good. It's looking like we just may need a quick hone in all of the cylinders, some new rings. The pistons seem to be okay. And the head's redone, completely redone. So new seals, new guides, that kind of stuff. Just clean up the valves. I don't think the valves need to be replaced. I think just a good cleaning. So in other words, re-tip the surface up here, put new hardened seats in the head, and then resurface the seat of the valve. So this way it sits properly. And I think this motor will be pretty good. I'm going to be bringing it to the machine shop. I'm still going to take the heads off, so I'll get into that in a couple. But you can see, yeah, just a little bit of play in the timing chain. So we know the timing chain's been on there for a long time. More than likely, this motor's been together for a long time. May never have been ever rebuilt. It may be all original. So we're looking at all the stuff. We're seeing how everything is. But it's looking pretty good. It looks like a good rebuild candidate. So there you go. Be back in a little bit when I get everything off. I'll talk to you in a couple. Okay, bye.